Welcome to Garden Gangster. Channel is intended for adults and entertainment purposes only. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, I don't really make videos anymore, but I just want to go over pre-rolls real quick. So I was using the Buddies Bump Box. I'm not going to knock it. It is what it is. It's a decent product. I was using it and having some success with it. I then upgraded to a vibrating plate with it, and it made it a little bit better. But the one thing that I have learned, I have one right here, in my pre-roll making experience, is that the best possible pre-roll that I can make, I'm gonna make one right now on video to show. So I'm gonna take my pre-roll tube. It's empty. It's definitely not going to zoom in on that and show, but this is an empty, unused tube. I just pulled it out of the box. And I'm going to take my poker stick, and I'm going to take my material, because I got a bunch here, and I'm going to drop some in the tube. And I don't do a great job, so I get stems, and as I go, I just kind of toss them. It is broken up pretty good. It is not too dry. It is not sand. It is, I would say, equivalent to the inside of a cigarette, if anybody smoked and knows what that's all about. But it's a decent, it's what you would put in your own joint if you're rolling a joint. You could even put this in a pipe. It's not too ground up. It's a good consistency, what I like to say. But so what I've learned is that nothing that I've done trying to make pre-rolls beats just sitting here and hand packing it. And I'll show you when I'm finished. It comes out great. It smokes great. It's the best I can do. None of the devices I've purchased trying to make this easier make it any better. They may make it easier, but so sometimes I'll end up with pre-rolls that have like no material in them because they'll bottleneck up here and they won't drop to the bottom. Getting that bottom like nice down there, that's the hardest part. And the only method I have found to get around that is to do a nice hand pack procedure. Now, it's gonna take you longer for sure. You're not gonna bump these out in any kind of time frame. But what you are making, whether it be for yourself or you're in a sellable place or whatever, is you're making a premium pre-roll. And that's what I refer to it as. It's a premium hand-packed. I think about it like I think about cigars, you know. A really nice cigar is a premium handmade cigar. Well, a really good pre-roll is one that someone sits there and takes the time to hand pack it. And I'm not gonna say perfect because nothing's ever perfect, but the quality of the pre-roll itself is going to be very desirable. It's gonna be what you'd want to smoke for yourself. It's gonna be something, if you're making these and sharing them with friends, it's something you'd be proud to hand a friend and say, oh yeah, I made those. You know, this is, and honestly, it's gonna be better by far than any pre-roll you're going to pick up in the dispensary. And I'm not knocking the dispensaries, but I'm 80% sure they use a lot of trim in their pre-rolls. I don't use any trim in my pre-rolls. My pre-roll is just bud ground up. And that will make a difference in its own. I mean, if anybody's smoked any trim, you'd know. Yeah, you're gonna get high, but trim is not what we want to smoke. We want to smoke bud, you know. So, and I just want to make this video to show, because this is where I've gotten to. I have progressed to regress to say that the best possible pre-roll I can make, and that I feel anyone really can make, is to make one at a time. Look at nice. Now that is a pre-roll anybody would be happy to smoke. And that's all. Just a short video on pre-rolls because all the devices I've tried. I had the 6-shooter, I had the bump box, and all said and done, I do them by hand, and then just stick it in a tube, save it for later, give it to your friends, whatever. But that is the best possible way I found. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I don't put out very many videos, nor do I know if I will. I feel like I covered everything I could cover. Nothing in my situation has changed. And that's going to be about it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great day.